say does that star-spangled banner.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Isaiah Stewart.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Curry is out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Hield in at the 3. You know, one thing we're seeing across the league, rookies, Brent, who have already impacted their team's winning.
Yeah, some guys really need some seasoning, but we're seeing a lot of guys come into this league, Kevin, ready to contribute at a very high level. And some of these performances have really blown me away. It's been impressive.
And here's Beasley after the three-pointer from Dennis Schroeder. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. Now, I asked him about the challenge they face in defending Steph Curry. He said Steph is so hard to contain because of his constant movement off the ball. Conventional defenses won't work against him. The matchups will be fluid. He'll see a lot of different guys coming at him. He's looking and needing a total group effort. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Brent, Draymond Green's resume speaks for itself. What's he do, though, that we may not see or appreciate?
Well, Kevin, Draymond Green does such a great job of being a connector and communicator defensively. It is remarkable the way that he can impact every position on the floor by the way he uses both his position and his voice. Forget about the offense. Draymond takes on the challenge every night defensively, and that makes him elite.
Here's Green. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Pass to Curry. 5 on the clock. From past the arc. And again, no good by Golden State.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Duran with it. Harris outside. Launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Now, here's Duran. Last game he had 10 points. And here's Harris from the arc. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, early in his career, defenses challenged Tobias Harris to take this shot. Now they don't want him to, for good reason.
Schroeder outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Harris with the ball for Detroit. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. Knocked loose. Curry against Cunningham. And Cunningham with the block.
Great denial. Cunningham using every inch of that reach.
Here's Schroeder, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Schroeder's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
breakout stats for Harris. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, averaging about 18 points per, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Now, here's Cunningham, averaging 23 points a game and is one of the more consistent producers on any given night. Here's Beasley. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. That one falls. Cunningham's got his second basket of the game.
And Cunningham looking confident down low, just understanding if he takes his time, he can get the job done.
Curry kicks to Heel. Pass to Green. Outside Curry. And it's in off the backboard.
So Steph Curry, the best shooter in the world, is open and has the ball? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Here's Cunningham, and Detroit again with the bucket.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Pass to Curry. There's a screen. Launches a three. Rebound, Detroit. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Curry with another miss.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Cunningham finds Beasley. Duran with a screen on Schroeder. They get the rebound.
Oh, yes, sir. And Duran has that length to corral anything around the basket.
Heel, the pass to Curry. Outside, Green. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Green's got 5 points so far.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Pistons making a change here. Fontecchio's checked in. Teams that make their free throws, they're so tough down the stretch. Let's check out the best. Fifth on the list, the Pistons.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
And here's Cunningham. He has 6. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Detroit, no good that time either. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that bad boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys.
Well, Draymond Green must be feeling good because no hesitation in that one there, letting it rip.
Fontecchio passes to Duran. Cunningham outside, just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer. Detroit, no good that time either. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Curry. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they get the ball.
The Warriors have been trying to win a championship while also developing young talent. And Brent, that's a tough thing to do.
Yeah, really hard to do because of the established players in front of you. You know, how do you find time for guys who are going to be inconsistent and make mistakes? That coaching staff knows how important piling up every regular season win is in terms of your positioning in the playoffs. And we'll see if this year they take another stride and those guys become more comfortable in their roles to help support the stars they've had for so many years.
A different look here for Detroit. Stewart's checked in for Duren. Holland comes in for Tobias Harris. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Asar Thompson. Here's Holland. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, is probably come to a close.
Yeah, I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but you know they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
That free throw, no good. Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Break 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
He's off on the second. Warriors leading by 7. Santos, the pass to Curry. The tray gets that one to drop. That's his 3rd field goal in 8 tries.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Detroit, no good that time either.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for a job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. Morris checked in for the Pistons. And the Warriors also making a change. Spencer's checked in. Free throw good, Stewart. Well, the most important event of the NBA calendar might be in June. And it's not the finals, but rather for so many teams, Brent, the NBA draft.
Well, Kevin, it's a chance for you to set the table for your franchise. What do you want to have for next year? What do you want to have 5 years from now? And so all the work that goes in, the scouting, the intel work, to build up a team where you are making the steps and taking strides to become a championship caliber team, that stuff starts at the NBA draft.
That free throw good from Anderson.
Tough to match up with Kyle Anderson because of how quirky he plays. Changing speeds, plays slow, but sees the floor remarkably well.
Here's Holland. 9 points last game out. Pass to Fontecchio. The Pistons working the ball around now. Detroit, no good that time either. Warriors leading by 12. He takes it in. Waters can't get it to go. Now Sasser. 9-point game his last outing. Puts it up. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Golden State's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Here's Waters. Misses the 3. The Pistons have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Pistons trail by 8. Right wing. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Finished off by Fontecchio.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now, here's Anderson. 20 points for him last game against Miami. And it's Looney with the rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Holland. Stewart with a screen on Anderson. And Holland gets it to go.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And that one drops for him. Anderson's got 9 points.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Holland, no good. Warriors leading by 7. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. With the drive, Spencer's shot is off. Pass to Holland. Stewart with a screen on Anderson. And Holland gets it to go.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
It's been all about Kyle Anderson for the Golden State Warriors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. 4-point game. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Hield in at the 3 spot. Here's Curry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, you don't want to put Curry at the line. That's just dangerous and pretty much 2 points. Stephen, the best free throw shooter ever.
That's good from Stephen Curry. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
And so he hits both. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Schroeder kicks to Green. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 3rd assist on the night. Harris outside. He's looking for Duren and finds him. It's rebounded by Golden State. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Green finds Curry. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Team second.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. They set the pick, and the wide open shot from Green. His 3-pointers off the mark. Now here's Cunningham. 6 points for him. Pass to Beasley. And Duren slams it in.
A strong finisher at the rim. That's Jalen Duren.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beasley with the rebound. Pistons trailed by 3. There's the lob to Duren. It's stolen by Hield. Curry getting it done inside.
This is just not a surprise. Steph Curry is having a massive offensive game.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. With the All-Star game almost near, let's see how the East is shaking out. Taking a look at Detroit, they're down at the 7th position right now. Decent start to the season, but they're looking to make a move.
And right now, for the Pistons, they've had an interesting season for sure. They're competitive, they're feisty, but they're not a team that's going to dominate for long stretches.
I just think if you're on the other side, how much are you looking at that team and saying, we're scared of that? So not a lot of fear from the opposition and what they're bringing to the table. They're good, they compete, but do they have that extra gear? I'm not sure.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Now Hield. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. There's the lob to Duren. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
No stopping that. Duren at his size, dominating that alley-oop.
Shot by Hield, nobody around. A three-pointer, no good. The Pistons have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. It's stolen by Green. Here's Jackson Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
The Warriors have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
Jackson Davis, 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jackson Davis.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Jackson Davis hits them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
To the inside. Here's Duren. It's deflected. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Schroeder's got 8 points.
Right there, Dennis Schroeder shows some confidence by nailing the jumper.
Harris, bounce pass. Pass to Duren. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
That free throw, no good. And when it comes to Jalen Duren, Brent, is it fair to say some teams regretted not drafting him?
Well, maybe a handful, Kevin. I mean, there's a particular way that you want to play or use that position with how you get out there offensively. Jalen is a proven big. This guy is physical and strong and can rebound and gives you a different presence on the inside.
So he can't get either to fall.
Jalen Duren has a nice game. He plays a lot in the box where he's going to rebound. He's going to be an interior scorer, and his instincts are there as well.
Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's Schroeder missing. Pistons trail by 6. Cunningham passes to Harris. Duren with a screen on Schroeder. Here's Beasley, banked in off the glass.
Well, for a guy who does a lot of his work on the perimeter, Beasley gets into the painted area.
Healed outside. Offline with his 3. The Pistons have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Cunningham passes to Duren. They double him with Green. Beasley with a screen on Green. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Curry. Puts up a deep 3. Everything's within Curry's range.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Duren finds Beasley. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Detroit making a switch here. Thompson's checked in.
Beasley's a guy who just hits the court hungry and ready to make an impact. He usually does that on the offensive end.
Outside, Green. From outside, off the mark. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 4. Up top, Jackson Davis. Pass to Curry. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Duren down low. Jackson Davis defending. Healed from outside. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. On the wing, Harris. Cunningham sets a screen for Harris. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harris has got 8 points.
And that last shot just bothered Harris. He was compelled to go back at him.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
It's the dance cam. Get ready, everybody. You want to see yourself on the screen and show us your best move. Ready, let's go! No thanks.
For the Pistons, Stewart's checked in for Jalen Duren. Holland comes in for Harris. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Beasley. Warriors leading by 6. Pass to Santos. There's the triple. Here's Looney. The shot from the low post is good.
Kind of a simple job for Looney out there, but he's willing to do it. Gets into the middle and fights for that board.
Here's Holland. Off target from three-point range. Here's Anderson. Holland with the rebound. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Warriors have found something with Draymond Green and Trace Jackson Davis inside. Green says, with the rim protected by Trace, I can just play off instinct and read the game. Jackson Davis says, being able to interchange with him is great. The things he teaches me has helped my game a lot. Kevin?
I'd love to hear those stories. Thanks, David. Brent, we talk about guys on the brink of stardom. Cade Cunningham is right there.
Yeah, the two areas you'd love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard at his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation for what Cade Cunningham can do on the floor, that will grow too. If you have the good fortune of playing next to superstars in this league, there are certain guys who thrive in that environment, and Kevon Looney has been one of them.
Holland, the pass to Cunningham. Over Anderson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They've held a 12-point lead early. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Warriors. They have a 9-point lead. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Six to shoot. Can't hit from 12.
Well, nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Warriors leading by 9. From the low block. Good on the jump shot. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Sasser with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
A somewhat sporadic three-point shooter, and he's able to knock that one down.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Give a big round of applause for your Pistons. That's Steve.
Boys check in for Detroit. And the Warriors also making a change. Spencer's checked in.
Pistons, Manning.
to Waters. And here's Looney. Some nice passing by Golden State. Spencer's shot is off. Pistons trailed by 8. Moore outside. Inside. Out to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Stewart, a screen for Thompson. No good on the triple. The Warriors shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. And the Warriors miss again. Detroit's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Pass to Moore, out to the right wing. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Beasley's checked in for Moore. Stephen Curry's checked in for the Warriors. There's 37 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Stewart. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
It's his 2nd foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Beasley with a screen on Anderson. Here's Holland. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
11 seconds left to play in the first half. Curry with the bucket.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Lets the 3 fly, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if we can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up.
If these guys end up making the cut, this will be a dunk contest for the ages, man. They're not just athletes, they are showmen.
And as long as they show me creativity, and it reminds me like a box of donuts, I need something fresh.
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Golden State Warriors.
They're moving at a high speed. When they get in space, they really push the pace. Makes them hard to keep up with.
Yeah, several times the defense couldn't get back. That created all sorts of mismatches.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. 7-point differential. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. The guard pair for him will be Cunningham and Beasley. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Cunningham passes to Beasley. Out to Thompson. 4 on the clock. Overhealed, and Thompson gets it to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Come get it, come get it.
Pass to Jackson Davis. That 3 off the mark. Pistons trailed by 5. The drive by Thompson. Here's Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 10 points for Tobias Harris.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Duran. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This pause in the action gives us a chance to see the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers this month. In the 3rd spot, the Pistons.
They're taking advantage of every mistake that their opponents are making. I mean, they're really converting points off those turnovers.
He's off on the first. Second free throw, no good.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Curry passes to Hield. No good from outside. Pistons trailed by 6. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get Stephen Curry.
He's a good free throw shooter. Tobias Harris smartly looking to get in there and find some easy points from the line.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
17 foul. At the line for Detroit, Harris. Tobias Harris. 1 shot.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the strike.
Warriors leading by 3. Pass to Schroeder. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Green dishes to Hield. The 3. Drills it from outside. Hield's got 6 points.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Duran a screen. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Schroeder. And it's good for 2. 10 points for him.
Well, don't want to body him up. He's just too fast as Schroeder's able to get it done.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Stephen Curry.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Duren with the screen on Curry. Cunningham for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Jackson Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Schroeder outside, goes up to the stripe. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And 12 points for Dennis Schroeder.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Harris setting the pick for Beasley. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Outside Curry. There's the pick. No good on the 3. Pistons trail by 10. Over in the corner, Cunningham. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Back to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Such a smooth scorer, Tobias Harris, making that look easy.
Healed outside. Back to Curry. Fires for 3. Curry making it look so easy.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Warriors leading by 9. Schroeder outside. Outside Curry. There's the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, Beasley, a capable guard at creating a lot of different offense.
And these are his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. No good on the free throw.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
Simone Fontecchio. He's checked in for Asar Thompson. No good at the stripe this time. 2nd misses also.
Well, Beasley has been explosive in some of the roles he's played. And with more responsibility, he's able to score a lot of points in bunches.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Out to Harris. Duren with a screen on Heel. Curry against Duren. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Duren's got 12 points in the game. Schroeder outside. This one for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Pass to Duren. Here's Harris. Fontecchio sets a screen. Harris's shot is off.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Beasley with the bounce pass. Shoots. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Harris has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Tobias Harris can knock down shots from a lot of spaces on the floor. He is definitely an offensive threat.
Healed. Beasley with the rebound. Pistons trail by 11. There's the lob to Duren. There's the lob to the hoop. It's tipped. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jalen Duren.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Stewart checked in for Duran. Holland comes in for Harris. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cade Cunningham. And the Warriors also making a change. Santos is checked in.
Their usual strong work at the line has been on display here tonight. Then again, they almost never have an off night at the stripe.
Fontecchio finds Sasser. The three, and that one's good. Fontecchio's got 7 points.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
There's a good screen. Santos, no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Stewart down low. Jackson Davis defending. Here's Sasser. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Warriors leading by 10. Healed the pass to Schroeder. Outside Curry. Over Sasser. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter.
Just another day at the office for Steph Curry, making this look easy.
Pass to Fontecchio. Sasser with it. Shoots over Curry. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Beasley against Schroeder. Outside Curry. Shoots over Fontecchio. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Holland, no good. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Hield outside. And the 3-ball is good. Hield's got 9 points here in the second half.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score. He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Santos off target from outside. Detroit's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here now, the league's highest scoring teams the past 10 games. What a stretch it has been for these guys. 5th on the list, the Pistons.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
He misses the free throw. That one is no good. Warriors leading by 15. Here's Spencer. Scoreless thus far. Here's Santos. The three-pointer off the mark. Santos has gone just 1 of 5 from the field. They get a hand on it. There's 49 seconds left here in the third quarter. Lets it go from deep. The three-pointer is right on target. Spencer's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Back to Sasser. Pass to Fontecchio. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Warriors shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. They set the pick. Here's Spencer. Off target with his three. Here's Holland.
Hey, yo, right here.
And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Warriors lead by 18. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Defense has been fantastic. Great defense. Offense, simple passes will get it done, right? You guys look great.
Paying his guys respect they deserve. Likes what he sees. I like that message.
And Kevin, it's so important to praise your guys when they're playing well. Coach understands how critical it is to recognize good effort.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Kevon Looney out there with Buddy Hield. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Waters in at the point. Here's Looney, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, the defender was all over Kevon Looney, and he got physical right back. That's a nice play.
Looney. Kevon Looney. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so Looney nails both of them.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Cunningham finds Duren. Cunningham up top. Duren trying to break free. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor, and he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
That's good from Cunningham.
You see the raw talent that Cade Cunningham has, and with hard work and the proper focus, this guy is capable of big, big things.
Beyond the arc, bangs home the trifecta. Looney's got 5 points now this quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Kept alive. Shots good by Duren.
And putting that powerful frame to use, Duren has no problem playing through contact.
Pass to Santos. For 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Beasley outside. Here's Cunningham. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Every team eventually goes through a coaching change, Brent, and how jarring is that when it happens, for instance, in midseason?
Well, Kevin, it can be pretty devastating for some teams, but for other teams, that change could be refreshing. And a lot of times, if the coach has had a longer tenure with the team, you can feel like a fish out of water with a new voice coming in. And what you get in Cade Cunningham is an oversized point guard who really knows how to use his size, see the floor, and initiate offense.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Warriors leading by 21. Waters passes to Santos. Hield from outside. Rebound, Detroit. Beasley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Harris finds Beasley. From deep, trains the 3-pointer.
Yeah, that's one of the things Beasley is known for. He's a catch-and-shoot guy. Waters passes to Santos. Here's Waters.
Covered by Cunningham. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Fires the three, and another three for Detroit.
And Cade really navigating that pick and roll to perfection.
Here's Waters. Pass to Schroeder. Going inside. Looney kicks it over to Schroeder. Shoots the three. Rebound by the Pistons. Fontecchio's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Got a hand on it. They retain possession. And Duran is right there. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Golden State. Pass to Looney. Here's Waters. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Cunningham passes to Duran. Kicks it out to Beasley. 6 on the shot clock. For the three. It's rebounded by Waters. Warriors leading by 13. Pass to Schroeder. Here's Waters. Now, here's Looney. Left block shot on the way. Rebounded by the Pistons. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. Over Hield. The rebound by Hield. Hield's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Santos. Here's Looney. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Looney's got 10 points in the quarter.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Detroit making a switch here. Hollins checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Curry's checked in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On Saturday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors. And then on Monday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Pistons trail by 15. Cunningham passes to Harris. Back to Cunningham. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Stephen Curry.
Cunningham, close to 6'8". He's such a tough cover for bigger guys with how mobile he is. Love him attacking in this mindset.
Cunningham. 2 shots.
That one is off.
Well, you combine the handles and the passing and the vision of Cade Cunningham at that size, it makes him such an intriguing player.
No good on the second free throw.
Well, he's putting his game right in the face of the defense right now and just driving into the paint to get contact. Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Harris outside. And it's Beasley in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Takes a 3. The rebound by Hield.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Brent, of all the things I could ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy. Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from 3-point range.
Hey, yo, right here. Pass to Hield. And here is Green. Curry wide open. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duran's. Harris outside. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Beasley sets a screen for Cunningham. And he's good on the 3-ball. Cunningham's got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for the Pistons. And here is Curry. Hield from outside.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
And here's Harris from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And it's Green missing. Here's Cunningham. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Cunningham's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
Reese Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Pistons trail by 16. Pass to Holland. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Say what you will about the value of the 3-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Warriors. 13-point lead. Curry kicks to Hield. From the arc. And Curry the bucket on the assist from Green. Green's got 5 assists tonight.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Holland. The rebound by Hield. Hield's got 8 rebounds in this game. With the teardrop, that's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
What a nice-looking shot from Schroeder there. Caught the defense off guard with the beautiful floater.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
They'd lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He showed leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. Pistons trail by 18. Pass to Duran. Back to Thompson. Beasley outside. Clock at 6. Duran with the screen on Green. And here's Harris from the arc. It's rebounded by Curry. Curry's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Jackson Davis. It's good on the putback. And the Warriors lead by 20.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
From 17 feet out. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Here's Cunningham. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in. Cunningham's got 13 points in just this quarter.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Healed outside. And the 3 off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Cunningham for 3. Sinks the triple.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Stephen Curry.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Stephen. Even for you, rare form tonight. How do you do that?
A lot of work. Guys blessed me with a lot of talents, and I just have a lot of confidence. My teammates have confidence in me, so for me to just continue to play hard, stretch my imagination, what I can do, and just let it flow.
There were no limits tonight, man. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Stephen Curry.